Have you ever had Cowboy Caviar? Hey, welcome back to The Average Kitchen. Today I'm gonna show you how to make an amazing dip. Is it a dip? Is it a scoop? I don't really know what it is. Cowboy Caviar. Check out all of our ingredients and check out these. I don't know if this is a Guinness record, but these green onions came out of my garden this morning. Jamie, can you, do you have the wide angle on there? These are monsters, so we're gonna use those. So we got corn, black beans, cilantro, avocado, Roma tomato, garlic, hot sauce, avocado oil, red wine vinegar, salt and pepper. Gonna put it all together and then we're gonna scoop it with some chips. So the first thing we're gonna start out with is adding our black beans. Now I should note, these are out of a can, but you need to rinse them first, just so you know. So black beans into our bowl. Corn, I was hoping to try to get some fresh corn and grill it, but unfortunately, it's not the season here yet, so I couldn't get any. 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. Pour that in. We got 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. A tablespoon of hot sauce. This is like a Louisiana style hot sauce. Add more if you like or less if you're not into the spice like my friend Jamie here. And then 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. So now we're gonna work on our aromas. So I'm gonna show you how I do things. I basically just quarter them. And then if you take your knife and just gently run it along here, both sides, that little seed pocket will come right out. And you could leave it in, but it doesn't really add the best texture or add some unwanted moisture to your dip. So we're gonna do this for our 3 aromas. And what I do, once I get these all done like this, like I just showed you, then we're gonna try to consistently cut them. So I'm gonna cut it into strips like that. So roughly 3 strips per quarter, and then just come across it like that. And then it gives you a decent sized chunk of tomato. Now any tomatoes will do, but I highly recommend Romas in this application because Romas really hold up and they stay quite firm, which is really, really nice. So Jamie, just give me a second. I'm gonna do up all these tomatoes. So tomatoes are done. I'm gonna jump into some green onion. Now, my cilantro has already been pre-cleaned, but one thing I'm gonna do is wait till the end to do that because it kind of makes a mess of your cutting boards. So just a little suggestion / tip there for you. So these we're gonna try to cut somewhat thin.
How many normal size onions would you use?
I mean, you could use as much or as little as you like. I just happen to have these monsters here right now, but if you did, say 3 normal stalks of green onion, I think would be sufficient. I mean, green onion, I really like it. It's pretty mild in flavor, so it's certainly not going to be, overpowering. So that's our green onion. We're going to throw that in there. So now I'm going to work on a ripe avocado. So just going to slip that. You can feel when your knife hits that pit. If you just roll the avocado over, it should, in theory, come out nice. This actually has quite a small pit, which is good because that's more avocado for us. And normally it'll stick to your knife, but in this case it didn't, so you got to kind of dig it out. There it is. So I'm going to, in this application, just use a spoon and just run it along the peel, and you'll see no waste. And you can really do that when the avocados are nice and ripe. Avocado can be cut however you like, but in this case here, I'm just going to, much like the tomato, just sort of chunk it up. Start throwing that in there. Avocado gives a really nice freshness and creaminess to this dip or appetizer. I don't really know how you measure that. That's maybe like half a cup or a third of a cup of cilantro. And I'm just gonna sort of loosely chop it, just like so. And I'm gonna get that into the bowl. Now let's push this aside, Jamie, and let's start giving that a mix and have a look and see how we're doing here. So super fresh, just makes me think of summer. You can see how that's all coming together really, really nice. Now I'm gonna add roughly 2 tablespoons of lime juice. It's gonna help our avocado not brown, but it's also gonna give us some nice acidity to our dip. And then we're gonna add in some salt and pepper. So I'd say probably a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half of salt and pepper. Again, that's to your taste and to what you like. So I purposely chose a deeper mixing bowl so I can really give that a good mix. But I've actually got a really nice glass serving dish here that I'm gonna pour that out into. And we're gonna serve that with nacho chips. So you can see how beautiful that is. The color is fantastic. It tastes even better. All right, that is Cowboy Caviar. That's today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check out some of our other videos. And we'll love to hear from you. We'll see you on the next one.